Visit yesterday was pretty good with my daughter, my oldest daughter, Ashley, and the neighbors. It's pretty good. They brought me some Chinese food. Forgot how good it tastes. Oh. Um, then the night after that was uneventful. I did some of the paperwork they told me to do for when I get out of here. Then I had to get my wife to take some pictures of the house, the stairs and stuff to give them today. Something weird happened last night. I had some dreams. It was the first time I actually dreamt that I was not my full self. Even with the ostomy, if I dream, like, if I ever dream I have to if I have to urinate, it's like normal. And up until this point, I've never dreamt being in a wheelchair or crutches or a walker or anything. It's always been like normal, like, regular running. But last night was the first time, I don't know, maybe because it was on my mind so much. I actually dreamt that everywhere I go and I stand, I kept collapsing because of my leg, and people were telling me, why aren't you using your wheelchair? Why aren't you this? And I had this weird dream where I was trying to walk with this big, huge mirror and glass. And I almost fell and dropped it, and I was like, yeah, I guess I should use my wheelchair. And it was just like, it was a thought in my head that, kind of subconscious thought that I think I don't need it. I don't know. I want to analyze dreams. Anyhow, just going to finish our breakfast and then get ready for physio. Lose the morning uglies. And I promise there won't be any ugly crying today. I just went back and looked at the video from yesterday. I don't even know if I'm going to post it, and I usually post anything. My God, Neil. I think I'm going to label that one Ugly Cry. Anyhow, it's really rainy and gloomy and crappy outside, but let's see if we can make this day a good day. Make it a positive day. I got to go by the social worker place again and drop off some paperwork and stuff. Kind of not looking forward to that. I don't know. I always get weirded out by that kind of stuff. But I don't know. Psychiatrists call it avoidance. Kind of put off stuff that you have to do that you don't want to do because you're scared of the outcome. Blah blah blah. So, one thing I wanted to say is yesterday and the day before, and I got some donations. It just like moved me. Like, I really didn't think that. I don't know what I thought, but I see some names on there. I know. I thank you guys because it's really, really. Yeah, it took me by. Yesterday was a pretty emotional day for me, man. Hard to believe that some of the people that donated it, because I know not everyone has, and to give me a little bit of what you have is just. It's moving, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot more than. Sorry, I got a lot of stuff going on in the room beside me. I just got a new neighbor. I don't know what they're doing. I think they're rebuilding his room or something. Sounds like it. Yeah. So, but no, I really appreciate it from myself and my family. And like I said, more than the actual monetary donations, is the best wishes and how I motivate and that kind of stuff. That's really moving. Really appreciate it. Really, really do. Yes. So I was in the middle of enjoying my breakfast, some kind of potato and egg thing. It's pretty good. And just to give you an example of what I go through and how I was going to start, like I said, doing a channel on living life with an ostomy. and the challenges. So I'm enjoying my breakfast, and all of a sudden my pouch just blew off, and I got physio at 9. I can't, and it's more difficult now. This is the kind of stuff that would happen to me before. I'm about to leave the house to go to work, and it starts leaking or blows open, and it's like, what am I supposed to do, right? I got to do it. You can't not go because it doesn't stop leaking. It just keeps going. So like right now, I can't finish my breakfast. I got to stop and do this. And this is the thing that most people don't understand. If I ever say, well, I'm late because I had to do that, they're like, oh. They look at it like, oh, if you forgot your socks or something, right? But no, I got to stop eating, take off the old one, what's left of it. I got to clean up all the old glue. And I got to get a new one prepared. And this isn't my brand that they have here that they've been spotting me. It's another brand. I won't go into brands. I find every brand works for whoever. This specific brand is not the brand I like. I shouldn't say like. This isn't the specific brand. It's accommodating to my specific needs. The ones that I use, I actually did a video shoot and I'm a poster boy for them. Coloplast. You might actually see me on some pictures of Coloplast posters and commercials and stuff. I know I've shown up on some online ads and stuff. But anyways, so here I am trying to rush to do this before physio comes. I got to put it on. I got to give it enough time to glue and adhere properly so it doesn't blow off during physio. So and you can see how hard I'm trying to do this here. By the time I'm done this, be no breakfast for Neil. Sucks, but so that's part of life with an ostomy. Like I said, it's not the actual ostomy that's the disability. It's all the stuff that comes with it. And again, it's ilio conduit diversion I have, an ilio diversion. All they did was put another piece of my small intestines in my bladder to a hole on the outside of my stomach. I'm not sure if you want to see that hole in my stomach. Maybe some of you do. Maybe I'll do one of those Patreon sites or something. You gotta pay to see it. Is that what it's called? Anyhow, buddy's not acting too good. He just won't stop. So I gotta keep going here. Yeah, but I just wanted you to experience this, the kind of panic I go through while I'm going through it. So, oh man, he just won't let up because I've been drinking since I got up. So all the fluids I drink just keeps coming out. I put these on. It's like a skin protector. It stings a little bit, but it feels kind of soothing at the same time, and it seals the skin so that urine doesn't go on the actual open skin. The reason why the skin is so open right now is because it's raw. It was slightly, I guess, irritated from all the urine that was sitting on it. The pouch was probably on for too long. And what happened was, I'm using the wrong gauze to wipe it up. This is some rough stuff, and when I wiped it the first time, just pull the first layer of skin right off. That thin layer of skin that we have. So it's like just open now, like when you bruise yourself against the carpet. That's what it feels like. That layer of skin has just gone around my stoma. So anyhow, living with an ostomy. Challenges. Look out for that channel coming soon. Actually, I don't know what I'm going to call it. Maybe I'll let my people out there name it for me. Anyway, I'm just blabbing now. All right. So my head's kind of spinning. I don't even remember what day it is post-surgery. I think I'll just put the day up because I don't remember, and I don't think I've been saying them. So I just had my OT, and I got a lot going through my head. I'm going to try to remember it all to say it. The first thing I usually do in a situation like that is I call Sarah and I tell her everything. Because what I tend to do is sometimes I tend to make up my own theories about what I heard because it's what I think should happen. So I'll tell you what I was just told, and if I'm wrong, I'll correct it after. Some people have been wondering, am I going home? Like after the surgery and everything, the YouTube, it's not very clear on whether I can walk or not, or where my status is right now, what my status is. So as of today, right now, my discharge date is the 14th of May. I'm going home. If by next week sometime, if I'm exactly the same as I am now, they're probably going to send me home on a stretcher to get into the house, which sort of hit me like a brick to the side of the head because I kept saying, I am going to walk up those flight of stairs no matter what. If I got to drag myself up, crawl, or whatever. So today she was teaching me bumps. I forgot what kind of bumps, but basically it's on my butt and I can bump myself up the stairs. So she's teaching me that. To get up the stairs to get into the house. The issue we're having right now is the house. Because I'm wheelchair bound right now, we have to make the house wheelchair accessible. And to be honest, I don't know how we're going to do that. Last year we tried to sell before all of this happened. And to try to sell now, to move, to do all that, we're like, I don't know how it's going to, I don't know. I don't know. They're going to send somebody over to the house to look at it and figure out if it's even safe for me to go there, with suggestions on how to make it wheelchair accessible. I know there's certain parts of the house I can't get to. All my room, my work room, my electronics room, that I was kind of hoping I could probably do some work out of when I get out of here, because it's in the basement. Every bathroom in the house is stairs, 2 or 3 stairs to get to. That's an issue. To get into even the kitchen area, it's narrow. That's going to be an issue. We have 2 half walls of pillars. Sarah and I were just talking. Those will probably have to be removed. Stairs to get up to the bed. So there's quite a few things that it's going to have to happen. I was kind of hoping that, like I just told her, if that GoFundMe hit like the targeted amount, and that could have probably helped out with everything right now. But I think where we are right now, I'm gonna need to figure out how to get that chair by the 15th, because the wheelchair to get around, and like the main one for me is the one that have to be put through whatever, it's the fitted one. So I'm gonna have to have the difference to pay to get that wheelchair, whatever the government covers, depending on what I would need. I think they said I'll have to be able to pick it up. The other option is to get a rental, but it won't be fitted to me, which I don't see how that's gonna work. And then the rental I'll have to pay for. I don't even know how much that's gonna be and how it works. So I don't know, man. Never thought I'd be in this position. A couple of years ago, I was making good money. I had good money put away and everything, and damn. As a warning to everybody out there, you never know. Trust me. Use me as an example. You never know. Don't think where you're sitting now, things can happen, and tomorrow, now I see how people end up on the streets and whatever, things can change like that. Things can change real fast and real easy, I really hope to my fellow, whoever, I don't even know what to call people like us. I don't want to say paraplegic or whatever, because I'm not fully wheelchair bound. I'm not going to commit myself to be wheelchair bound. Whatever I do, I'm going to continue. I'm going to get those neurons working. I got one leg that was responding. I'm going to use that leg like it's 2 legs and get those hips to stabilize me no matter what. Got to walk my daughters down the aisle, man. I don't want to cry because you see how ugly that is. Yeah, so there's a lot I got that's thrown at me today. The stairs, they're gonna come look through the house. Right now, Sarah's got to go take a video or pictures of everything to show them what it's like. I got to get my videos caught up before I get out of here. I don't want to be home and then the videos are still showing me here. So tonight I'm going to edit. I'm going to try to put up maybe 2 videos at a time. Yeah, there was so much I don't even remember now. I can't even tell you everything. So if I remember more later in my closing vid for the day, I'll try to wrap it all up to everything that happened and I was told today. As far as making the house wheelchair accessible and how am I going to get out in the backyard to barbecue. I just thought of that now. I love barbecuing. But the one thing they did tell me I got to focus on, and I need to get this point across, is right now I need to focus on the things that are to allow me to live. Is that the right way to phrase it? So I'm not going to worry about getting into the garage to work with tools and stuff, work downstairs in my workroom, what I call my hobby electronics room, where I can do repairs and stuff, do electronic repairs. I need to focus on getting in and out of the house, getting off the floor onto the wheelchair, getting to the bathroom, getting to be able to feed myself, and that kind of stuff. Those are my priorities. Get in and out of a bed to sleep. Where's the bed going to be? These are the things I'm focusing from now till I'm discharged from here. And I'm going to have to practice how to do those things. It's a lot, man. I never realized people go through this kind of stuff and you see them out there in a wheelchair or something, especially if it was from an accident or something. And especially I'm in a tough position because I'm not in one of those type of facilities where, like she was just telling me, if you got into a car accident or you break your neck diving or something, they put me into a neurological rehabilitation, so it's more cognitive and whatever. So really the training for legs and the advanced wheelchair training I'm not going to get here. I have to figure out how I'm going to get that after I get the proper wheelchair and I'm at home. How to get up and down curbs, how to go down 2 flights of stairs or whatever in a wheelchair. Man. Yeah, it's a lot, but these are things I'm going to have to learn, man. I'm a young guy. I'm 55. I can't stop living, and I'm not like, sitting in a wheelchair at home, watching the news, on a tablet, watching no. Anyways, I'm not going to overthink it. I got another appointment I got to go to, and then I'll wrap it all up tonight. Keep that chin up.